Why'd you even call me up when I never wanna see ya? I'm just on my way back home, little drunk and alone, but I'd rather click ya. Even though it's Friday night and I got no plans tomorrow, I could use a bam bam bam, but it's not from you, cause I'm not that hollow. Baby, let it be. You could try to sweet talk all you want, but I ain't that lonely. Baby, let it be. Forget your rules, forget your shoes. I've done everything you asked, but I wasted time. Forget your truth, you're just cruel. I swear anything's better than you. Catch you on the flip side, catch you on the flip side. So goodbye. Funny how it works sometimes. Yeah, we kinda hit it off at first. Checking every bar in town, all the sleepless nights until things got worse. You're so manipulative, trying to convince me of the shit, but it didn't work on me. So, baby, let it be. You could try to sweet talk all you want, but I ain't that lonely. Baby, let it be, let it be. Forget your lies, forget your ties. I've done everything you asked, but I wasted time. Forget your hair, your dead eye stare. I swear anything.
What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. You joined me on Friday the 15th of August and I am alive again. So if you watched the last video I put up, getting back on track after Ibiza, you will know I was struggling on Thursday, which was yesterday. Oh my God, I was in the fucking bin after getting back from Ibiza on Monday and then straight into work. So I went to bed last night and I was like, I'm not setting an alarm and I'm just gonna sleep for as long as possible. And you will have seen I woke up at like 7 a.m, got a 9-hour sleep. I literally feel like a new woman. I feel like a new fucking woman. I literally bounced out of bed, straight into work, recorded my podcast, and it feels so good to actually be somewhat alive again. I'm actually excited to train today, which after yesterday's session, I was like, fuck my life. I cannot train, but I actually feel like today's session is going to be so much better. And yeah, it's just going to be another weekend in the life vlog. We're actually going for dinner tonight because obviously I was away last weekend when it was my birthday and, you know, celebrating a year of us being engaged. So we're going out to a place called Taipan in Punta Romano, which I've been wanting to go to for ages. So I'll of course bring you guys along, show you what it's like. I'm excited to, you know, get dressed up and look pretty again because the post-holiday just like feeling a bit blah has been very, very real. So I'm really looking forward to it. And aside from that, there's not too much to update on. I was 137 this morning, so I gained another pound from yesterday. So the same weight that I was on Wednesday. I did put in growth hormone and melanotan again yesterday, so that always makes my weight spike. So I was kind of expecting it, but I'm excited to get a few sessions under my belt because I know I will feel a million miles better. And of course the goal right now is to gain weight, it is to get healthy, and it is to grow as much as possible. I literally am so excited to get massive and then prep again. Like yesterday I was like looking at my prep pictures like, oh, I can't believe I have to wait like over a year to do it again, but next time I do it, it's gonna look different. There's Shane, he's about to pick up a poop. Oh yeah, sorry. 1 second. There you go. Yeah, aside from that, today is definitely going to be like a chill day. I have a call with a new client. I have a new client to set up as well. I also do want to spend some time outside tanning because I actually got real pale when I was in Ibiza because most of the time during the day we were like inside or we were sitting in the shade. So I definitely need to start getting back on my tan while it's still here, while it's still August. It is so fucking hot today. Obviously we're out like a little bit later for a walk this morning because I had shit to do and we did, you know, start the day a bit later, but God, that sleep was needed. I do feel like being in Ibiza and like being up all night, it's almost like fixed my sleep cycle because now I'm actually sleeping in a bit later, which I'm really grateful for, because as we all know, I was suffering with sleep towards the end of prep and even like throughout a lot of my reverse. So I definitely am feeling like, I feel like I'm recovered now. I feel like the health post-show phase is done, and now I'm just in off season and I can just focus on doing what I do best, which is growing and getting fucking huge. So I will catch you guys at home. I'm not going to film today's session because I filmed yesterday and I just want to go in and train, but I will film Sunday session. And I'll just take you through the weekend, show you what I get up to. It's going to be quite a chill one. Shane's actually going to Oasis on Sunday, so he's leaving tomorrow. So he's abandoning me. We've been apart for basically every single weekend. So I'm excited for when he's home, and then we can just enjoy the last few weeks of summer before the madness kicks off with shows and the Marbella shoot and everything like that. But either way, I'll catch you guys at home. Of course, as always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give it a like, give it a comment, and I will chat to you soon. Okay, I did not film my breakfast. It was the same that it always is, but I just made my pre-workout stuff. So my intra carbs, my EAAs, my pre. I'm gonna have a little bit of stim pre today. Just like 10 grams, just like half a scoop. I actually forgot to have a coffee yesterday before I trained, and I was like, why do I feel so tired? Then I realised I had no caffeine, so that was why I said I'm not making that mistake again. And then I'm gonna go and train. And I will catch you guys after the gym. We're back from the gym. That session was so much better than yesterday. Oh my god. It was still, still tough, obviously post deload, a little bit of strength down and stuff like that, just kind of getting back into the session. But I don't get in my head about that. Like, I expect my strength to be down after a deload. Like, I kind of know it's going to happen. So I just always, reduce load slightly, setting some fresh baseline numbers to progress from here. But the difference between a 9-hour sleep, actually having some pre-workout, and not like accidentally taking melanotan first thing in the morning, wow, it made a big difference. So it felt really good to just like move my body. And I definitely like find myself sort of noticing my body a bit more, as in, I'm very aware that like abs, waistline, they've left the chat fully, and it's fine. You know what, it's fine, because I like eating a lot of food. I like being able to train heavy. I like being able to train hard. But it's just one of those things, like I try, when I notice myself being a bit like maybe critical or like, oh, you don't look good, I'm just take a step back and remember that the goal right now is not to look shredded. Like obviously I kind of miss it. Like Shane is dieting right now and he looks really good, and obviously he's like, taking videos of himself and taking pictures, and I'm like, I kind of miss that. But at the same time, it definitely increases the efficiency of my sessions, because I'm not wasting so much time flexing in between every single set and just looking at myself all the time. You do become just so vain by the end of a diet, which as you should be, right? You've worked really fucking hard to get to that point. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with capturing it and documenting it, but now I'm just kind of in there to train for a purpose. It's there for function. I'm there to make those improvements, and that's really the most important thing to me right now. So it is, as I said, it's 2 p.m. I want to go to the beach, but I also have a call at 3, so there's no point to me like going down for like 40 minutes and then coming back. So what I'm going to do is get a head start on a new client setup that I have to do, and then I'll have my call, I'll have my next meal, I'll go down to the beach for a little while, and then I'll come back and I will start getting ready. Also, yesterday I think I was opening the freezer or closing it. I ripped my nail, like ripped the nail off. Like, this one's broken too, both the middle fingers. But like this one's fine, like it didn't break down super low, but this one, it broke down so low, and like, oh my god, it's so fucking painful. I couldn't use straps, I couldn't grip anything. I had to get Shane to put my knee sleeves on for me and take them off, because I couldn't hold them even with the straps. It was so sore. So now it's really well bandaged up. I had another bandage on it, but they keep falling off, so yeah, not ideal. And then like, what was it yesterday? I hit my elbow on something, it was super sore. I was closing the fridge and I like closed it on my face. So I've been a bit unlucky the last couple of days, so hopefully 3 things, that's enough. But yes, I will probably catch you guys in a little while. I feel like, no, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say anything. It's fine. No parts of the vlog are boring. It's all an insight into my life and it is absolutely fine. But yeah, I'll pick you guys back up in a while. So that's my thoughts for today. Exciting. All right, we had a little productive power hour. Got a new client setup done, a new bikini girl on the team who competed around the same time that I did. She actually did the muscle contest as well. So she is coming on board to get fucking huge, grow a giant ass and be even more competitive next time she steps on stage. So I'm very excited for that. And then I had a call with a lady who is going to be joining the team in November. She's actually 8 weeks out from her first show in wellness and she wants to start with me as soon as she's finished competing. So it was really nice to just chat to her. She was lovely. We vibed really well. So I'm very excited. For all the competitors who've been joining recently, very grateful. I am kind of like, not my capacity, but if you are interested in working with me, you better contact me soon before my manager gives out to me for taking on any more clients. Anyway, I'm having my next meal before I head down to the beach for a little bit of a tan. So it's like I said, it's 4 o'clock. Yeah, it's 4 o'clock. So I'll probably go down to like 5:30, just because I want to get some tanning done. But I'm just having chicken, veggies and some potatoes. So I'm not having the fats in this meal just to save some for dinner later. And at this point now, I'm not like pre-tracking and tracking my meals off plan. Like I feel like I don't need to, but I still kind of like will save some calories from earlier meals just so I'm not stuffed, because normally after this meal, like I'm really full and I want to go out and enjoy it. So I'm gonna eat this, go tan, come back, get ready, and then it'll be out for a very delicious meal, which I'm super fucking excited for. We are all ready, looking a lot more glam than I was earlier. Jeez, I feel a lot better than I did earlier. We're on our way to a restaurant. Are you excited?
I am. I always enjoy a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, we love Asian food, as everybody knows at this point. If you don't know that yet, then I fear this is the first video that you've ever watched. So yeah, I can't remember if I already said the name of the place we're going to, but it's called Taipan. It's in Punta Romana, which is like a, what's it? It's like a,
just a nice little area.
Yeah, it's like a nice kind of like almost like a resort area. There's loads of restaurants. I've actually never been, so I'm really excited to see like what it's like and see all the different places. Like there's a Nobu here. There's just loads of different places, but the menu looks very nice. I am definitely quite hungry because it's 7:15, so normally I will have eaten by 8 hours. But Shane's been on protein only all day. Well, no.
Well, I had my breakfast and I had my post-workout meal, but yeah.
He's hungry. He's been good because he's dying. Not that I'm not being good, but I'm not dieting anymore. I'm not worrying about all of that, but I will of course show you guys the restaurant and show you guys what we get. And I have got a little dress on, which I bought ages ago, and I really like it. I can't wait to wear it when I actually have titties. That's my new thing. So everything I put on, I'm like, just this, but with titties. Are you excited for when I have titties? He's excited. He's nodding. So we will catch you guys in the restaurant. So we've got all our starters, which look fucking delicious. We've got chicken satay, gyozas, of course, and some duck rolls.
What do you mean? This used to be my favourite starter ever to get. This is the only thing I actually get in Chinese.
I used to always get chicken and sweet corn soup.
Was never shot. Had a bit of money to get Chinese at the weekend and get the crispy shredded chicken in honey and fried rice, and like I literally have the whole thing in honey. I'd have like a whole bag of pork crackers and the honey. That's good. When does it be actually done?
I wish they gave us some hoisin sauce for this. I wish they gave us hoisin sauce for this.
Plum sauce, no?
Is it?
Holy.
It's sweet.
Yeah.
It's not hoisin.
Mosquitoes.
Well, that was lovely. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was unreal. Well, the starters were amazing. The
Yeah.
gyozas 10/10.
We
Would
do.
eat those all day.
We love gyozas. They were grilled, not fried, and that's always so much better. Yeah, it was really, really good. It was like a Chinese restaurant, but like really good. There was so much on the menu that we didn't get, so we will definitely be going back to get, especially like the half crispy duck. That's always good. But that on top of everything we got, we would have been rolling out of that place. I got a dessert. I got a brownie, which normally I'm like, I won't get a dessert if it's just me, but I was like, you know what, it was my birthday, I really wanted one, so I fucking got it, and it was nice, but it wasn't warm. And like, I don't really understand why brownies come and not warm, but still, it was good. We just went for a little stroll along like the promenade there, and just get some extra steps in, although I have these like big Doc Marten sandals on, so my feet are really fucking sore, but still, it was nice. Just a little post-meal digestion walk, because I've actually never been down at that area, so it's kind of nice to see what it all looks like. And now we're just going to go home, and then it's like bedtime basically. Obviously, classic us, we were the first ones in the restaurant, and we were the only ones there for a good half an hour. They're like, you ate really quick. We're like, yeah, we came for dinner. Like, we go out just to eat, whereas obviously in Spain they go out for like the experience, you know, they're there for hours. When we got in, they were like, you can sit outside, but we just need the table back by 9. We were like, that's no problem at all. Like, it's 10 to 9 now.
We live with each other, what else have we got to do?
It's like we can't just stand to be in each other's company that long. We do actually like each other. But yeah, it was nice. So I will catch you guys in the morning for a rest day. Shane's abandoning me again, so I'll be bringing him to the airport later in the day. And yeah, I'm just very content after that meal. It lived up to expectation, which is always good. And it is just a glorious Saturday morning. She slept for 8 hours. I don't know who I am, honestly. Going to Ibiza and staying up all night, it's fixed my sleep schedule. So I'm so happy. I'm actually gonna have to set an alarm tomorrow for like 6 to kind of get myself back into my 5:30 wake up time. But if this is my life now, I mean, who would have thought all I had to do to repair my completely fucked sleep was go to Ibiza and party for 5 days straight? Buzzing. So Yeah, I've just woken up. I'm out on a walk with my son because I'm actually meeting my friend at 10 for coffee. Her boyfriend just opened up a new cafe in Marbella near the Porta market, so I'm actually really excited to go and see what it's like because it looks very, very nice. And also I might have a little wander around the market because I've actually never been there. It can be bedlam, but kind of excited to see it. I do also have to go to the shop and get some almond milk because I ran out and I need to make my creamy for tonight. And now that I've had yesterday as like a kind of relaxed day, you know, I did the work that I needed to do, but I wasn't like doing loads. I'm kind of excited to take this weekend to just get ahead of like content, stuff like that for the week coming. I actually have a YouTube video that I do want to sit down and film, and I think this might be the perfect time to do it because obviously Shane's away from this evening, so I'll actually have time on my hands. So it's nice. Taking Friday as a Sunday, bit of a game changer. So I will catch you guys at home. Probably won't show you breakfast because I was the same. So actually I'll probably catch you guys at the cafe. Also, I'm fucking sore this morning. Oh my God, my body, like my hamstrings, my quads, which is to be expected. Obviously, I didn't train for 8 days and then I've been back into the gym. That's super normal. If you've had a deload, you can kind of expect that DOMS will be pretty high for the first couple of days. But I know that once I continue doing the sessions over the next little while, that will all drop off. Good old repeat about effect. I would love to go on like sauna today, but again, the sauna that I fucking use closes at 1. So I won't have time, which is annoying. Like, I'm gonna stick with my vibes here. Hey Samantha, how are you? I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday and that everything's all good with yourself, and welcome to your onboarding video for coaching with me. This video I'm going to keep a bit more short, sweet, to the point. I say that it probably won't be that short and sweet to the point because I struggle to keep things succinct, but I'm just going to go over, you know, your training, your nutrition, what the sort of plan of action is, what this is all going to look like as we work towards this goal of growing you a giant set of glutes and ultimately growing you a package that is going to be even more competitive with, you know, that big goal that you have set, you know, hopefully one day earning a pro card, which is a very big goal. And for me, I always say, like, what we're going to chase is not a pro card, we're going to chase a pro physique, right? And I absolutely believe that you have that potential. Like, your shape, structure, everything is fantastic, and right now it's just going to be about continuing to lay the foundations of everything we need to have that really competitive bikini physique, which is ultimately more glutes, but also, you know, more density through your lats, your delts, and of course, you know, bringing that with your trademark conditioning the next time. It is going to be an absolutely nutty look, and I'm very, very excited for this. All right, went and had my coffee, caught up with my friend, which was lovely. And then I just came home and did some work bits, as you saw, got a new client setup done, onboarded, did some form clips, and now I'm just having lunch, which is pasta and bread. Normally I'd have this for dinner, but I have to drive Shane to the airport, so I'm gonna like prep my dinner and have that after I drop him before I drive home. So that'll be just like steak and rice, which is an easily preppable meal. And I know what I'll do after this. It's Saturday, I can do whatever I want. I do have like content bits to do, so I may go upstairs and just like blast out some of them while I have the time and while my brain is working, because I actually feel alive today. It's actually amazing. After the roughness of the start of this week, it is good to feel back in top form. Stop. I know the cap is super stylish. I bought this on my last day in Ibiza to hide my face while I was going home through the airport. It was a look. It was definitely a look. Definitely not the worst dressed person in Ibiza airport. But anyway, I'm just at the airport. I just dropped Shane off as he is away to Oasis. Literally, we've been apart so many weekends. So between next weekend and like the middle of September, we have every weekend together. So we are going to make the most of them. But I'm just going to have my dinner, which I prepped just before we left. So it's just steak, rice, veg, avocado oil, pineapple, you know the fucking drill. And it's still warm because I put it in my little meal prep bag. So I will eat this and then I will head home, take Mr. Sampson for a walk, have my last meal, which is a creamy, and then I need to wash my hair. Again, also, that's why I have the cap on, but also because I was sunbathing earlier and I just needed something to like hide my face. So I am gonna catch you guys tomorrow for my leg day. Which I'm already excited for. Like I said, I've been sore today, but it's so satisfying in a way. Like I feel like tomorrow's session will be really good. And yeah, it's gonna be, it will be really good. Manifest that shit. So I will catch you guys tomorrow, although it will literally be 2 seconds from now. And just like that, it's Sunday and we are outside the gym ready to hit legs legs again, which I'm excited for because I feel like it's gonna be a good session. So I actually checked in this morning. I took my check-in pictures. I always just take my pictures on a Sunday because my check-in day is a Tuesday. It's just easier. It means that they're ready to go. And that was my first time taking pictures since before I went to Ibiza. And I was a bit like, what are these going to be like? You know, just kind of just a bit, not nervous, but like, am I going to absolutely despise these? But I'll flash them up on the screen. And you know what? I'm not displeased. Like, I feel like it could be worse. Again, I know myself. Where I store more of my fat, it's always going to be around like my abs, my midsection. That just is what it is. But I'm pretty happy with how like my lower body's looking. I feel like I'm just looking kind of dense, thick, off season, I guess you could say. I think when it comes to off season, I try to just not think too much about the pictures. I take them, I send them. I'm more focused on what I'm doing day to day. But it's been so nice. Obviously, I checked in basically daily from, was it like 8 weeks out? And then all the way up until about 7 weeks post-show. So that's like 8 and 7 is 15. And then the 4 weeks of competing. Like 19, 20 weeks, I want to say. So it was a lot of just pictures every single day. And I'm glad that obviously during prep it was necessary. And I'm glad I did after the comps as well. Because it just kind of, I think seeing my body change every day, it was kind of helpful for me. But I just wanted to do it up until I went to Ibiza, and then I was like, I'm just going back to once a week now. I'm sure Christian was sick of seeing me. That's a joke. I know he didn't mind. He was like, you check in with me, like, as long as you need. He was like, you can check in with me daily forever if you need to. But I think now I'm just like, I'm ready to just be in off season. I definitely feel like I'm just recovered now. Like, I'm not post-show anymore. Like, I didn't even know. I had to check how many weeks it had been since I competed, because it's just not really in my mind anymore. I'm just in off-season, you know. All the signs are there that I'm recovered. Like, my energy's better, my sleep is better, my training's really good. The only thing that really I'm still waiting for is my period to come back. But, like, I have a very sensitive cycle. Like, it's just like that. So I do feel like I've kind of noticed certain things that make me think it's coming back. I'll probably get my bloods done next week just to see like how things are, but again, we'll just see how that goes. It'll probably just be a time thing. Like, I know when I'm on, like, because I was on anabolics for quite a while, my body is very sensitive to that, so we'll just see. But I do just feel like I'm in a place now where I'm growing, I'm recovered, and I'm excited. So like I said, this week with training, and I think I wanted to talk a bit about like getting back to training after a deload. The way I always approach it is, one, I know my strength is going to be down just because my nervous system is out of the practice of doing a lot of the lifts. So I just kind of take this week to set some baseline numbers. Again, I usually reduce the loads a bit. Like, I might do my top set with my back offset weight from before I like finished, from like the peak of that last training cycle. And I just see how many reps I get. If I need to increase the weight next week, I will. I also know over the next few weeks I probably will increase weight pretty quickly back up to where it was before the deload, and then we'll be kind of progressing at peak strength again. I don't really go for like 50-50 reps. Like, I'm taking my sets to failure, but I have weeks and weeks and weeks ahead of me where I want to be able to progress. So if I go in on week 1 and I absolutely annihilate myself, I won't be able to keep progressing. So it's just about giving my body enough stimulus to grow, and then also leaving a little bit of room to progress in subsequent weeks. And I just make sure my form is like perfect, you know. Like, that's the biggest thing for me this week, is taking my videos, sending them to Kyle, just making sure everything is still good. But like, it's nice because starting off this training block, I feel comfortable in the exercises and I can just get straight into progressing and like taking the sets where I need to take them. So like I said, yesterday I was quite sore. I'm fine today, so I'm excited. Today's pendulum squat is like my main compound. Is it leg extension, squat, lying leg curl, hyperextension, abduction, kickback, and some back. So I'm gonna take you guys inside the gym with me. I'm excited. She's feeling good. She's feeling good. I didn't have the best sleep last night, but I had like coffee. I had a coffee when I went to Casa Blend, and then I had a Monster, and I kind of knew having the Monster, I was like, this is probably playing with fire here. And like, when I was in bed trying to go to sleep, I was like, yeah, I played with fire a little bit too hard. So I just had a little espresso pre-workout today. I'm not really, I think I had the stim pre-workout the other day, but really I'm not really using that anymore, just a pump pre-workout, because I don't need it, you know. I'm eating enough food, I've got the feel, and if I sleep better because I'm having less caffeine in my pre-workout, that actually has a knock-on effect of like my energy being better, my training being better too. So anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. I think that was everything I was meant to say. So let's get into the session. you know it was a good leg day when you're driving home and you're like, your leg is shaking, like trying to stay on the accelerator. That was fucking really good. I'm actually so happy at how quickly I'm already back, like feeling 100%. And actually, my numbers in that session weren't really that much down at all. Like I feel like a lot of stuff I actually hit my numbers from before the deload. There was like with like my hyperextension, I actually progressed that relative to what it was before. So I'm buzzing, and you always just feel so much better about, you know, like how you look when training is hitting. And that's like my biggest tip, always to anyone who's in an off season or reversing, is look at your body when you're training. You know, like I was taking videos and like I can see like that I look bigger, and that's very fucking satisfying. Like I feel good when I have a pump, when I feel strong, when I'm like, yeah, you know what, I'm doing what's needed to reach my goal. So I feel great. I feel really fucking good. And it's 1 p.m. I'm home. It's post-workout time, which is the usual. And I'm actually quite hungry, which is good. My appetite is definitely in a good place. So the plan for the rest of the day is like chill a bit. I do want to like take the bins out, just get the house ready. I do think I want to try and get my car washed as well, because it's gone a little bit dirty since the last time it got cleaned. And I have a call at 5. I do want to make sure my podcast for next week is planned, and then also relax as well. Probably go down to the beach for a little bit of time, or just I might sunbathe out the front, because it's obviously just me and Samson, and I don't like leaving him alone much. He's actually so big. Like when I was editing this video earlier and you can see him jumping up at me, he's like hitting my chest, which is crazy. I don't think I've said this on the vlog yet, but obviously when I got him, I got him thinking he was a staffy. The older he's gotten, the less I think he's a staffy, or the less we think he's a staffy. We actually think he's half staffy, half pit bull, because he just looks, we met this other 6-month-old pit bull, so the exact same age as him, and they looked real similar. I was looking at him like, you two look very the same. And he doesn't look like a true staffy, which I don't give a fuck about. Like I don't care what breed he is. Like I actually kind of prefer him to like a full staffy, but it's just funny, like the bigger he's gotten, the more like because we never actually met the parents. Like we just saw videos of the litter, which is just, that's the dice you roll when you buy a dog online, which I know some people will be like, you should have rescued one. I know, but I didn't. Shane wanted a staffy, and this was the only staffy I could find. And it turns out he isn't one. But he is amazing. Like either way, he's so big. Like he was so tiny. He was literally like this size, and now he's huge and he's so strong. Anyway, okay, I'm actually rambling now and I'm hungry, so I'm going to eat. I'll catch you guys later. So as you will have seen, I just gave Samson a bath because he has like a kind of skin thing. I think the vet said it's like dermatitis, so you have to give him a bath every 2 days. And it's so funny because like it's actually really easy to bathe him because he loves the water. So as soon as you put the hose on, he's like, nah. But I got absolutely soaked. But at least that is done. And then I was like, oh, I actually have to edit this fucking video, so I'm just at the desk. But I wanted to show you guys two of my clients who are competing in 5 weeks. Well, yeah, actually they're 5 weeks out today, so they're both doing the PCA first timers. And obviously, like, I don't have anything fun to talk about with my own journey right now. It's very much just like rinse and repeat, so I'm living vicariously through my girls. So the two I'm going to talk about are Abby and Lucy. So I will just show you. So Abby, well, they're both running high days this weekend, because they're both pretty much like ahead, which is really, really good. Like, for me as a coach, the ideal circumstance is having somebody ready early, because then I can just sort of reverse them into the show. It also means I have loads of time to do like refeeds, high days, things like removing cardio, just to assess how their body and their physique is going to respond. So Abby ran high days Friday and Saturday, and then she checked in this morning and her weight was up 0.2 kilos, and I think she had run, let me actually double check because I have it here. So on her training day high day, she had done 330 carb and 60 fat, whereas her normal days or baseline days are like 120 carb and 30 fat. So quite a large like difference. I think it's like an extra 1200 calories pretty much. So she did that Friday, and then she did a rest day yesterday, so no cardio, rest day, and it was 315 carb. I actually bumped her carbs up because her weight hadn't moved, and then she checked in this morning and she was up 0.2 kilos, and I'll just show you what she was looking like. So as you can see, she's pretty fucking diced. So I know with Abby, like, it's her glutes that, can I move this any closer? It's her glutes for me that like I kind of can see when they were running flat, and like condition wise, like I said, she's very, very close. Sorry, I just took the camera off the tripod, but condition wise, she's very close. As you can see, like her back shot is pretty much there. Like, it really doesn't need to get much leaner than this. Even her front shot now too, and like her quads are pretty fucking lean as well. So I kind of want to like feed her quite aggressively this week and just see what happens. Again, like with coaching, this is our first prep together. It's her first prep and she's absolutely fucking smashed it. But this next little while is just about me kind of gathering data, as the kids would say. But like, she's very, these are obviously taken in different lighting so you can see how lean she is, but these are like her PCA shots. So yeah, condition wise, really not too much to come off. So we're running a third high day today, and then I've also told her not to do cardio for the next few days. So we're going to take a break. She was doing 40 minutes on a training day, 60 minutes on a rest day, I'm almost sure. So I've just said we're going to take cardio out for the next couple of days and just see how her body responds. Because again, with bikini, like, it's not about being absolutely diced. Like, yes, you need to be lean, don't get me wrong, but they don't want like really deep lines in your quads, lines in your hamstrings. So for us, it's going to be kind of a balancing act over the next while, because she's also doing PCA the first week, and then the next week she's doing 2 bros, which is the NPC. And for bikini, they're very different looks. Like the PCA is a harder, grainier look, and then the 2 bros is like the kind of softer-ish look. So it's going to be interesting doing those 2 peak weeks back to back, because it's going to be a different look that I'm trying to bring. I think for her, we're actually going to have her train quite close to the show, because normally you like take away leg training to reduce like any inflammation, but actually she can do with some inflammation because she's very, very lean. So it's going to be fun. I'm really, really excited. And she's got a couple of shows lined up as well. And then my other girl, Lucy. So Lucy is doing figure. She's doing toned figure, and she is also doing WMBF France the week after as well. So again, she was running pretty flat. So she's just done she did her first high day yesterday, which is a training day. So I will just show you what she's looking like. So this is Lucy this morning, and I can actually tell you now on her tracker. So yeah, her weight came up 0.5 kilo, which I'm actually pretty happy with. So she's done, you can see here, 420 carb on her training day, 60 fat, and then 415 carb on her rest day, 60 fat. I'm almost certain that I increased her rest day today, because again, she's pretty fucking lean, and like the response that we kind of saw from her bringing her carbs up, like that's the tightest she's looked, especially through her glutes, her hamstrings. Like that's the best she's looked after a bit more food. So I kind of want to see like how much is going to spill her versus just make her look better and better. But you can see like her shape and structure is pretty fucking mad. So I'm excited. That's after 1 high day. So today's a rest day, just to do no cardio, do her 415 carb, and then she'll check in with me tomorrow, and I'll see. And she also sends me like post-workout shots, and that's what I've asked Abby for tomorrow as well. Because now it's kind of getting to the point where I want to see like what does this person look with a pump after they've trained, after they've eaten, after they've drank. Because obviously on show day you're not just waking up and walking on stage. Like the day, like you will probably, well, like you might not eat loads, but you will have fluid in you and stuff like that. So that's kind of what the next little while is about for me, is just figuring all of this out. And I love this, like I actually love it so much. I love just sitting here like thinking about all of these things. And like I said, my own bodybuilding process isn't very fun right now. I'm just eating and training and growing, but this is like the fun bit for me. And this is kind of what the next few months is for me, is like a lot of coaching stuff. I've got girls on stage, I've got lots of girls doing photo shoots, and I fucking love it. I really, really do. So that's that anyway. Okay, I'm gonna get stuck into editing this. I'll probably pick you up again at some point later to outro the video, and that is all I have to say. I have nothing else to say, so I'm just gonna end the clip here. Okay, I'm very aware it looks like I have not moved. I promise I have. It's like 2 hours later, but I'm just back at the desk because I have a consultation call now in 15 minutes. So I just want to get this video edited, uploaded, thumbnail done, all that good stuff, because it's me and I always do this at the last minute. But I actually spent the afternoon doing like wedding stuff, because I think I've said this before, but like during prep I was I kind of planned a lot of this wedding, and I was like, I'm such a type B bride, I don't care about anything. Turns out I was in fact just on prep and didn't have the brain capacity, because now that I'm alive again, I'm like, no, this wedding has to be incredible. So I was like doing our website, just like doing some research and stuff like that. But I did actually put up a story on my Instagram with a question box, and I'd love you guys to also help me with this. So I want to know, if you've been to a wedding in the last like year or two, what do you remember about it? Like, what fun things did they do? What do you think makes a good wedding? Because I've been to a few in the last year or two, and I can honestly say I don't remember the flowers. I don't remember like the fucking color scheme. None of that shit. I don't remember any of it. But like for me, what's important is good food, free drink, which we will be having, and like not sitting for hours listening to speeches, like not waiting around for ages, just it being fun. But I'd love if you like have been to a wedding and they just had some like really nice personalized touches, what they were, because I'm very much in like planning mode now and I'm excited. It's actually really fun to plan a wedding. I have to say, it's just like a party about like you guys, you know. I was doing like our website and making like the little our story page, and I was like, this is cute, you know what I mean? But yeah, I just want it to be fun. Like, I just want it to be so fucking fun, which it will be, because like it's our wedding, you know. But yeah, I need to like set time aside every week to do like the planning for that, because there actually is a lot. I thought we had everything sorted in terms of what did we do, like we had the photographer, the videographer, all that sort of stuff, but like now it's all the little personal cute shit that I have to organize. I also still have to book the actual legal wedding, because like our wedding in Spain isn't a legal wedding, it's just like a fake wedding. But I have to book the legal wedding for like the month before, so that's on my list of jobs for this week. I need to sit down and write like a list of jobs for this week to do, which I will do now, before I get this call done. So I am going to wrap up the video. I'm going to wrap up the video here. I hope you've enjoyed it. I don't really know what the theme was, to be honest. I'm in off season, so all of these vlogs are just going to be the same for the next while. Well, they're going to be the same until it's tit time, and then it's going to be very much tit recovery, which I feel like people are really going to enjoy that. I mean, I think it'll be interesting. Like, I want to document the whole process. I actually am going to meet my surgeon next month, so that'll be cool. Just to talk to him, because I obviously went to see him last year, so I decided to go back in just for like another consultation, just to make sure he still thinks the same in terms of what he recommends and all that good stuff. But yes, I'm excited. I'm excited to be going into a week completely fresh, completely recovered after I beat that. Just a really good solid week of training, eating good. We might go, I know I said in my last video, I think, that like I didn't like Elro in Universe, and I didn't, but Elro is actually on in Marbella next Saturday. It's really close to us. It's like a 10-minute drive, and Adam Bayer is playing. So Shane and I were saying we might go, but like sober rave, because it's like kind of late afternoon type of deal. So who knows? Maybe that will be next week's video. We'll see. I do have another video that I want to record some point during the week. I said I was going to do it today and I didn't. I need to do it on like a rest day. I might do it tomorrow when I actually have, like, after my check-ins are done, I can actually sit down and like put on makeup and not be all sweaty after the gym. Anyway, I'm actually just chatting shit now. None of this matters to you. Shane isn't here, so you guys are my only friend today, so you're who I'm talking to. Yeah, then I'm just gonna eat for the rest of the evening, take my child on another walk, all that good stuff. It's gonna be a good week. I'm excited for this week. Things are definitely getting very busy, like coaching wise, which always happens around September time. So if you are interested in working with me or any of my team, or you're interested in joining the Excellence Elite Method, which starts September 8th, links will always be down below. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, all of that good stuff, like, comment, etc. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye.